up? What's going on, everybody? You have now tuned into my Black Ink recap. Guys, make sure that you subscribe if you haven't yet done so, and share this video wherever you like to share videos, okay? So let's go ahead and do some shout outs from the last time, which actually was like 3 weeks ago. I was just looking, I'm like, dang, time be flying. But I was enjoying myself for the holidays, you guys. So yeah, I have a shout out for Anastasia Lucas, who said, I think the only reason I believe this story with the sons and the crazy father is because history has always repeated itself. Worst case scenario of people coming out of nowhere and being able to sway a child's opinion and outcome on life would be the DC sniper in the like early 2005 time frame, or the whole Charles Manson thing way in the back day. I mean, yes, it's dramatic and the worst case scenario, but shit, it happened. Okay, so shout out to her, and also to Perfect Imperfections, who say they have mentioned Duchess in every episode, but they have yet to mention O. Okay, yeah, that's true. They be always mentioning Duchess. I'm like, she probably get, like, if she was to get a check every time that somebody mentioned her name, I think this is like the only episode that they haven't mentioned her name in, you know, in one of the episodes that we've seen so far. Alright, so this one's going to be a pretty quick one. It wasn't that much that, like, I feel like went on in this particular episode, or that much that I really want to talk about. So with this one, they were talking about the fight that happened last week, you know, the crazy fight with Donna and her crazy roommate. But I don't know if the roommate's that crazy, because I don't know, you know, there's two sides to every story, but there's a little bit of truth in everything. You know what I mean? Like, maybe she might have stretched it a little bit, but I don't know. Like, those pictures that she showed of stuff in Donna's room and stuff. And then again, Donna did say she broke the window, but she was trying to get into the house. So it kind of, some of it kind of makes sense. But anyway, you know, she was pissed off. They had that crazy fight. And Walt and them, they were just kind of recapping and talking about how things went down. So Alex, the new kid on the block, he has a little son that we get introduced to, which was real cute. We got to see a little softer side of him, and to find out a little bit more about his life, since we don't really know him like that. He's only been here for like 2 episodes so far, but he does have like a crazy past or whatever. He's gotten arrested quite a few times. His dad is like a real big drug lord or whatever. He said he was like heavy in the game back in the days, but when he had his son, he kind of changed his life around. So he kind of feels like he has a target on his back now because of everything that they know about him and his past, as well as his father. So Cesar, he's back having a whole load of fun, and he's pretty much just like doing his thing. I'm like, what happened to you being reformed though? I thought you said you changed. But no, he was turning up, drinking, having a good time. Persuasion came through, you know, thinking she's his boo thing or whatever. But Sky came, and she kind of helped him to get rid of her by saying that he does have an STD, which we kind of found out that he did, but it wasn't really like a serious STD. It was more so like you have a urinary tract infection type of thing. But the way Sky made it sound is like, wait, maybe I shouldn't be dealing with this dude. She was like, nah, for real, you need to go get checked out. So when they was having their little party or whatever, and some cops come through, so now what's pretty much happening is that I guess the neighborhood is complaining because they be making too much noise. People's putting their kids to sleep and stuff, and they making a whole bunch of noise. So they had to go to like a town hall meeting and defend themselves. Sky, she was the first one to kind of speak up for the team, but she was doing a horrible job. So Cesar, you know, Mr. Boss Man, he actually stepped up to the plate, and I feel like he did a much better job of kind of like talking to the crowd and letting them know that they're trying to do more than just be ratchet. They're also trying to help the community out by giving people tattoos. You know, let's mark up people's bodies and help the community out. But now he's also going to change up his whole stance and start actually really doing things to help out the community. So it kind of like is pushing him to do more, which is good. I mean, you know, you're on a show, you have a platform, you might as well do things to help other people as well. You know, you got some money now. You might as well do some stuff with it. You know, and show people that you're really there to do more than just do tattoos. I mean, tattoos, yeah, it's a good thing. It's a lucrative business for him. But, you know, you just kind of want to show that you're more about what you're doing than just turning up all the time and waking people's kids up when they got to go to school or work the next day. So Donna, she was out looking for a new apartment. And as you guys, I've told you time and time again, here in New York, it is crazy trying to find an apartment. Things are so expensive. So she did find a little apartment first. It was like in the basement. It was kind of like a horror story getting into it. So I wasn't really feeling that. But when you actually got into it, it actually looked pretty decent. It had new appliances. I was like, that would kind of make me kind of raise my eyebrows and say, maybe, you know, this is a good look right here. But that whole coming in late at night, it just looked real like a scary story. Plus, it's like in the basement, and a lot of creepy stuff happened in the basement, and the creepy bugs be in the basement. I'm not about that business. So yeah, I don't think that's the part that she wasn't really too much feeling or whatever. But it did have like a nice little back area where you could have like parties and stuff, you know. But then she also checked out another apartment, which looked even better. It was more like official, and you would have to pay like $2,000. It was like a brownstone, which is a lot of money. $2,000. I don't even know how many bedrooms it was. I don't remember if they said it or not. But the good thing about it was that it did have the washer dryer. But then again, thinking about the washer dryer, your bills is going to be higher too, because now you're paying gas and electric for those two things that you're going to be probably using quite often. So you're going to be paying, it's almost like you're going to be paying a lot more money, you know, at the end of the day. But the good thing about it is you don't have to like travel with a shopping cart or whatever to go do that. So she was thinking about it. She was looking at it like, yeah, you know, she was starting to really feel that place. But then the property manager or somebody, he came through and he was just like, yeah, I'm sorry, but I saw you on TV and I don't think we really want to mess with that right now. You know, he's like, girl, I don't see you want to help me, Howard. Don't nobody want to have you. She was saying that you wasn't paying. We ain't trying to get into that. He's like, you know, I don't think we need that negative press over here. So yeah, he wasn't really feeling her. Donna was like, you know what, let's just get out of here. You know, that's when you embarrassed and stuff, you're like, let's just go. We don't need to worry about this. So yeah, Alex, like I was saying about him, he's on probation. So he had to end up going to court. And when he went to court, they did say that he had to pay like a certain amount of money. He only got to pay like $10 a month, but supposedly they said that he was late on his payments. So he ended up signing to pay that. Now he got to pay $45 a month because he has a job. And it's something for like his probation or whatever, because he, according to what he said, all he did was break a cop's ribs and his legs and his arms. I mean, he didn't do much. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's still alive or whatever. I'm like, my whole, wait a minute. Like, what are you, the freaking Terminator? Like, you over here breaking people's bones like they ain't freaking Humpty Dumpty or something. That's not good. Like, what the hell was you smoking? He talking about he was smoking a little something, like smoking a little bit of something and you broke somebody's bones like that. Like, who are you? You don't even look like you could do all of that. So yeah, that's what he said happened. So, but the dude was in plain clothes, but he kind of feels like they out to get him, like I said earlier, because of who his father is and everything like that. So yeah, he went there, whatever. But before that, Donna, she had went over to that same lady's house, the roommate, and she like threw eggs, and she said she was going to put up pictures of this lady with her phone number or her address and say to come over. And it was like some sexy picture, like doing a selfie and stuff. And I'm just like, girl, you're doing the most. First of all, you're over here doing this on camera, saying that you're going to do it. Like, you're pretty much telling everybody that this is what you're going to do and this is what you have done. Everybody sees you throwing eggs at this woman's window. Like, how are you redeeming yourself? How are you showing that you're a bigger person? And how are, like, she can dead file like complaints or something. I'm pretty sure she can call the cops and say that you did this. And look, they have the proof on black ink. Like, let's roll the tape. That's, I don't know. It just seems like that was mad childish and stupid. And then all the rest of them following her like idiots. I'd have been like, nah, I'm good. I'm gonna stay here. Y'all go do your thing. I'd have gave them a high five. Oh, you need an egg? Here you go. You know, like, I'm not with it though. I'm not getting arrested with you guys being idiots. You don't even know her like that. So yeah, back to now Alex. So yeah, like I said, he went to the place or whatever, he did what he had to do, and then after he done signed the papers, he ready to leave. He's like, I'm good. I'm ready to bust out of here. And Teddy was there showing support. all of a sudden they say to put your hands behind your back, and he's like, well, hold on, wait a minute, like, what's going on here? And they're like, oh, you have warrants, and they said like 2 locations, Fort Lee or Fort something in some other place. So they ended up taking him away. They then put shackles on him. I'm like, what did he do? Did he murder somebody? Like, they made it look like it was super duper serious. And I'm like, wow, this was like a setup, because they let him do all of this, say that they're going to, you know, take his money and all that, and then end up taking him away, putting him in a little cage in the back of the police van or whatever. I was just like, yo, that is messed up. Like, maybe they are out to get him, you know? Because that was really messed up. Like, at the end of the day, he probably could have paid that over the phone. You know what I mean? But, I mean, he got himself into this mess. I mean, regardless of if he think that they trying to get him or whatever, like, he has some part to play in this, because he did do things. Even if he's reformed now, he's changing to be a better person. You kind of, sometimes you have to kind of pay for the things that you've done in the past. So I think that that's kind of what's happening with him, you know? But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, that's everything in a nutshell. Definitely be sure to check out my other channel, because I have, what the hell is the name of the show? Love and Hip Hop. I have New York and I have Miami. I decided to go ahead and do it. So I have both of them up on my other channel. I'll try to link them in the video so you guys can just touch it and go to it. All right, guys. So thanks for watching. Stay fabulous, live free, and soar limitless. I will see you on the next one. Later.